Yesterday's class we discussed about the different kinds of uh, cells here which are present here, and that is important to remember. Smooth muscle cell we already discussed about where it is present, and that means it is present in our muscular region just above our bone, and bone cells are also important here. And one more thing, nerve cells also important. These diagrams we have already mentioned, and I said you to remember the cells, and cells of blood also important here, two types of cells. And we will complete this chapter by this session here. The last, the conclusion part is there, which is most important for this chapter. This is the conclusion part. And now here tabular column is there clearly, which is used to mention different kinds of parts. That means shape of the cell. RBC cells, what is the shape? Here you can see RBCs. Circular shape we said, and we need to write here circular shape. This is known as circular shape. Circular shape. Circular shape. And next one here it is parts observed in it. Parts observed in it is nucleus, cell membrane, cytoplasm. Three parts are there. And smooth muscle cell. It is a spindle shaped. Spindle shaped means like this. Spindle shape, can you see? Spindle like this. Spindle shaped. And it consists of what? In case of this smooth muscle cell, it consists of a nucleus is there, cytoplasm is there, and cell membrane is there. Three parts are there. Same like that you need to write here. And spindle shape it is. Nerve cell you can see here, elongated. You can write elongated. Can you see elongated, long, very long it is there. Elongated like this, elongated is there. And after that, it is having the cell nucleus. And same like that, elongated in parts of cell. Bone cell you can see here, irregular pattern. You can see irregular pattern. But here centrally, if we consider, it is circular. Circular. And same parts will be there here. White blood cells, can you see? White blood cells are there here. Here white blood cells are there. And you can see these are all circular. But nucleus is different shape. Here different shape, different shape, different shape, different shape, and different shape. More or less it is going to make a pattern here. Circular is there, little change here, little change, and more it is changed like that. Yes. Understood? So like that here, irregular pattern of nucleus you can find here. White blood cells. And stripped muscle cell is there, elongated. Stripped muscle cell is there. Let I have here this also. Stripped muscle cell is there here. You can find a elongated pattern with rectangular patches are there. So here you need to write elongated pattern with rectangular patches, and parts are same here. Nucleus will be there, cytoplasm will be there, cell membrane will be there here. And try to answer for the questions here in the last thing. Our cells are similarities in shape of the cells. Are there any similarities in the shape? Yes, similarities are there. Cell membrane is one similar, nucleus is similar, and cytoplasm is similar. To say that, here you can see nucleus is present everywhere, that is similar, and a membrane, cell membrane, that means outer covering, everywhere outer covering is there, that's similar. Cytoplasm, jelly like substance here. So jelly like substance here you can see this region, this region, this region, this region, this region, this region, this region. Cytoplasm, it is similar. So similarity is there definitely. Can you find nucleus in the cells? Yes, you can find nucleus in the cells. Here you can find nucleus. 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 Next one, can you name the longest cell in all animals? Longest cell here you can see nerve cell. Can you see? Longest cell. This is known as longest cell in our human body. This is smaller, this is smaller, this is smaller, and this is long. Understood? Not only due to appearance of in the textbook here, but usually this nerve cell is very long cell. Understood? And next one here you can see, can you name longest cell in all animals? It is nerve cell. And one more thing here to be named. So far you have seen many kinds of cells. Are all cells similar in the shape and size? No. The shape and size of the cells vary considerably, but all the cells are ultimately determined by the specific function of the cells. How do you define the shape of amoeba? You may say that the shape appears irregular. That means amoeba shape appears irregular in shape. Understood? Why? Why? Because it is consisting of pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podos means feet. And it consists of a nucleus and a contractile vacuole which will contract and acts like a food absorber. And projections that appear, these are called as a pseudofeed, that will help in movement and also for eating purpose. So this is what it will help you basic understanding about this cells. Understood? So here is one difference is there. This picture. This picture is important. Can you see here? A message is given saying here for elephant, you are the biggest animal on the land, but what is there in bigness? Are you not the slave of a man who is much smaller than you? You may think that I am silly. Do you know the body of the most of the living beings is including elephant is of tiny cells. That means here if you take an ant, human and animal, elephant, uh, maybe the size of the animal is larger but the cells are same. Understood? So this is what they are saying here. That means here human cells are nearly here 75 thousands cells are present here. So this is what they are saying here. It doesn't matter the size of the organism here, whether the animal is big or medium or small, cells will be active. They will be having cell membrane, they will be having nucleus, and they will be having cytoplasm. Every organism, let it be. For example, if we discuss as a normal example, every small home or a big home, entrance is door only. Like that, every small organism or a big organism like elephant, life entrance is with cell only. Understood? That is what clearly saying in this. Have you listened the words of the cell? Guess how big a cell it is. Is the number and sizes of cells in both man and elephant are the same? Are the cells of an elephant bigger than the size of the man? That means here, if animal is bigger or animal is smaller, the cells cannot be differed. Number of cells only will be differed, but size will be same. Cell size will be same. Only the difference is the number. Here, bigger animal means more number of cells will be present. Smaller animal means only few cells are present. But cell composition, cell size will be same. Understood? And with this, we have completed about second chapter. And some of the data is there here. If you see the size of the cells, usually for every organism size is there. For example, your mother prepared curd. Understood? Your mother prepared curd. CURD. Your mother prepared curd, and that curd here. And if you want to see the cells here, those cells are different. Curd cells will be like this. Understood? So different cells will be having different sizes also. The size of the cells of living organism may be the small or a millionth in a meter, very smaller, or maybe large as a few centimeters also. But maximum cells cannot be seen with our eyes, only with the help of an instrument called as microscope. And the smallest cell as of now is measured as microns, that is from 0.1 to 0.5 microns. And a human kidney cell or a liver cell will range from 20 to 30 microns in size. And some of the cells can be seen with our naked eyes also. That means directly with our eyes we can see some cells, and those cells are very larger. For example, egg of an ostrich here, and ostrich egg will be having very bigger. That means nearly 17 centimeter into 18 centimeter. Even our nerve cell also 90 centimeters to 100 centimeters will be there. Our nerve cells are very longer here, and the size of the cell is related to its function also. Nerve cell in both man and elephant are long and branched, but they perform the same function of transferring message from both. Understood? In an elephant, the cells are important, and in a human also, cells are important. In both the organisms, cells will help in exchanging of messages from brain to body and from body to brain. The size of the organism depends upon the number of cells. If the number of cells are many, then size of the organism also large. Understood? For example, in an ant, if you see, the cells are nearly 50,000. In a human, the cells are nearly 50,000 million. 50,000 million. So obviously the size of the human will be large. The size of the ant will be smaller. Here you can see comparison table is there. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeters. 1 millimeter equal to 1000 micrometers or microns. 1 micrometer equal to 1000 nanometers. And this is all for today. And with this we have completed 8th class chapter, that are 2. Understood the cell basic unit of life. Most important is that you need to remember the clarity and the concept, which is important for coming classes. Understood? And we will see the third chapter, which is having 2 parts in the 8th class. Only in the 8th class you will be having one chapter divided into 2. It is third chapter. Third chapter part A and part B will be there. And we will meet in the next coming session. Have a good day.